Why didn't anyone ever tell me about this film? This is The Fall, which is probably a terrible name for any movie because it's kind of just, okay, whatever, kind of general. It makes sense for the plot, don't get me wrong. It's perfect for this film, but it's just kind of a bad name for a film, especially if you're trying to search for it. But The Fall, this is 2006, a movie made by Tarsem, and this is visually breathtaking, which is what everyone's going to tell you. Just the visuals alone are worth seeing this movie. If you have any appreciation for cinema, cinematography, and you just want to experience something visually breathtaking, go watch The Fall. But shockingly, beyond that, I was very satisfied with the story itself. A lot of times, art is kind of overrated. And I think there have been a lot of visual, spectacular masterpieces that I've sat down to watch, and they're just kind of dull and lifeless and boring because it's pretty pictures and that's it. I do like pretty pictures, absolutely, but that's kind of like a screensaver at the end of the day. It's wall art you turn on in the background, and you're not going to sit and put all your attention on pretty pictures alone. You need a story, you need characters, you need that depth to really make a satisfying movie, in my opinion. And thankfully, this movie actually has all of that. If you look at the visuals, you'll probably think, oh, this is artsy fartsy, weird nonsense. And it's a little bit of that, and it's kind of a lot of that, but it's so fundamentally just a regular story as well that I think you'll be surprised at how not artsy fartsy it is. Even though it is a lot of that. It kind of has this duality. Half of the movie is the over-the-top, visual, breathtaking locations, sets, costumes, just the most crazy stuff you've ever seen visually. But then the other half is a very modest, mundane character story. And it's told in this structure that I find quite enjoyable. If you've seen The Princess Bride, you have your two characters reading a book, right? The grandpa and the kid who's homesick reading The Princess Bride, and you get all the visual spectacle through the story that's unfolding. And part of you as a viewer is going, well, this isn't real, so why would I care about these characters? But if it's done properly, you end up getting invested in the story, even though it's all fake, even in the world of the movie. The Fall is told very similarly, where this is a story that two characters are telling kind of to each other in a very interesting way. And I don't want to get into spoilers. I just really want you to go watch the movie because it's that good. But this is a story that is being told. So some of the characters aren't real in the universe of the movie, but some of them are. And I would say the kid that they got to play the young girl is just incredible as an actress, like so good even as a young child, and so charming, so likable, so much personality in what would otherwise be like an annoying kid actor. We've all seen those movies where the kid is just aggravating and you want to turn it off because why would you? But no, excellent, phenomenal child actor who really actually carries the whole movie on her shoulders. But then we also get Lee Pace, who's one of my personal favorites when it comes to being an actor. He has that perfect combination of charm and charisma, but also kind of this menacing presence, which is perfect for this role, actually. So he's great in the movie, and all of it is just wonderful. I don't want to get into spoilers and reveal too much. You really should go watch it if you haven't seen it. It's available on Mubi right now, which is a platform you probably don't subscribe to. They do give you a 7-day free trial, so you can sign up, watch the movie, and cancel right away if you want to do that, or you can look for other it's kind of has that Criterion Collection ethos in terms of Mubi. They try and curate the collection of movies to be good films. Your results may vary there depending on your appetite for cinema, but this is one of the ones I think is highly worth checking out. You should go sign up for Mubi. Just watch The Fall. It's really, really good. Although it's pretty wacky, it's kind of crazy, it's kind of bizarre, but in a really good, satisfying way. I would equate it to, like I said, The Princess Bride meets The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, also with time bandits, kind of this over-the-top, fantastical, mythic storytelling, which kind of is cross-cultural. The production on this movie is insane. They shot it over 4 years in like 20 to 26 different countries, but the locations, the stuff they built, the costumes, all of it is so incredible that just visually, I think you'll have that delight. But you also get that satisfying story underneath it all because it is a really good, almost timeless story. There's a lot of filmmaking symbolism in this movie, I'd say. There's some movies about movies, and this is also one of those where kind of the movie itself is about storytelling. It's about cinema. It's about the relationship between a director or an author or a writer and the audience, which if you start looking into those layers of symbolism, I think it's even more satisfying. But as it is, I don't think you really need all of that. You can enjoy it for what it is, which is just, I can't say it's not fun. It is fun. It's delightful. Maybe delightful is a better word for it. It's emotional, certainly. And it's not perfect. It's not the best movie I've ever seen. It's not even one I would necessarily say you have to see it, because it could be off-putting for some. Just some of the weirdness visually could be a little strange. And if you don't have the appetite for it, I get it, I understand. But if you're somebody who appreciates cinema and you appreciate the visual language of film, and you really want a good story with good acting and all the elements kind of firing, go check it out. It's very interesting, very satisfying. It's not one of those movies you get to the end and you regret it and you say, oh, I wasted 2 hours of my time. If anything, I think it kind of gets better as it goes. And there's some clunkiness along the way when it comes to how the story is told. There's a few parts where it's a little slow or a little drawn out, or it's not quite clear what we're supposed to be thinking necessarily, but still, overall, very exceptional, worthwhile experience. And they just don't make movies like this anymore, let alone even at the time. 2006, it's kind of crazy that this got made the way that it did, and it turned out so good. This is kind of a perfect example of a movie that could be terrible. And the fact that it's not almost makes it that much better. I don't know if that makes sense. I expected artsy-fartsy weird stuff, and I got that, plus a story I was actually on board with, that I bought into, became invested in the wacky weirdness alongside the real world stuff, which I think arguably is far more interesting in The Fall compared to something like The Princess Bride, which is really just a grandpa telling his grandson this story. Nothing's really happening that much in the real world. It's all about the world of the book. This is kind of more of a 50-50 split. You get the weirdness of the mythological storytelling, but you also get a rich, better story, I would say, in the real world, and the way that they combine and intersect and overlap and what it all means. I think it's one of those movies that will stay with you if you watch it and then you go, oh yeah, I'm gonna think about that. It lingers, and I always like that. It's usually a good sign of a good movie, or a movie that's done something unique or special if you're thinking about it. And I probably will watch this one again. I don't know when. I don't know if it's like a yearly watch for me, but it's one I would absolutely come back to again, because I think there's a lot more you can get out of it on a second watch, because it has those layers, the complexity, a deep story beyond what is a satisfying surface level story. So I hope this movie gets more attention. I hope more people become fans and recommend it, because it is absolutely worth the watch.